Pulling 40 out in to get the clap and make a nigga lean back like a Fat Joe anthem. Sit these bears cause I'm the team captain. They ain't heaven with the rings that I'm after. Spread my wings when I capture these kind of actors. Kill them on the air, call the radioactive. Gas they body in the middle of a mattress. Send them to their grandma's address. Eat through the track, these are the facts. Keep heat deep in the back. Oh my god, he's an attack. 2 BCCs on the rap. DGs won't be called drinking a frap.
What's up, world? It's your boy Sheikh, Mr. Get Money Music. I've got Sloan here. You want to go ahead and give the world a proper introduction. Give us some information on your name, where they can find you online, your social media handles, anything like that.
What's happening? It's your boy Big Sloan, aka Sloan Bone in the building. Represent that Mo Thugs family. You know that Bone Thugs umbrella. Long Beach, California, West Coast. You know what it is, man. Yeah, man, if y'all want to check me out, man, you can just Google me, Sloan Bone or Big Sloan, or social medias, Instagram is at I am Sloan Bone, Facebook Sloan Bone, and the rest, Twitter I am Sloan Bone. Just find me there, man. But I'm here. I'm in the building right now, getting in with all these shit. You feel me?
First question I have is, where did you get the name from? What inspired the name?
First off, my name comes from. Sloan is actually my last name.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so Big Sloan came from just like after my pops passed away. I just took on. I was the Big Sloan after that because I'm the only one left out of this. Sloan. Yeah. So that's where it comes from. But a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
They sit there and be like, "Where's Sloan come from? How did you get that?" I'm like, "That's my name."
Right.
They're like, "We know that's your name, but." How did it come from?
Right.
That's my last name.
Well, at least it's not some corny crap that we're seeing nowadays. All these little whatever the hells are going on.
Right.
It seems like off the bat you already are a person who's a deep thinker and wants to have meaning in things. Now, what's the latest single that you've put out that you want people to go ahead and check out?
Man, I just put that. It's called Lyrical Murder.
The track, these are the facts. Keep heat deep in the back. Oh my god, he's an attack. 2 BCCs on the rap. DGs won't be called drinking a frap. Reach for the gat, then put 3 in the scap. He finna collapse. Lungs will be asthma attack. This night evenly match. These beats so bodily fat. Side nigga get lit up.
Featuring the horseshoe gang. You know what I mean? They from Long Beach too. That's good. That's what I love about it. You know what I mean? I respect all other artists, whatever the case may be, but it's dope when we can have the 5 dope rappers on one song. They all from the same city. Truthfully, originally from that city, you know what I mean? So that's the when I got Lyrical Murder featuring the horseshoe gang.
Okay. And now how long have you known them or been in connection with them, working with them, so on and so forth?
I've been doing the horseshoe for a while, but I know they brother. Me and King Crooked from Slaughterhouse. He also from Long Beach, you know what I mean? That's
And King family. Crooked would be Crooked Eye, correct?
Crooked Eye,
okay.
Yeah, Crooked Eye from Slaughterhouse.
Okay.
CLB. Yeah, that's how I met them, and I always was into their style, man, and they always had bars, so that's what it was. I met them through them, and those are all his brothers and one cousin. So it's all a family thing, you know what I mean? But me and Crooked thing, we messed around for a long time, you know what I mean? It just took us a while to get to where we at now, because he was, I was over there with Bone, and then he was, doing the Eminem and the Shady and all that. And we both in the city, but we were just hitting this and all the time. But now we full-fledged working hand in hand, so yeah.
And when it comes to Bone, how long were you dealing with them?
I've been with Mo Thugs, man, Bone, since 1998.
98. Wow, so you were there for the heydays.
Yeah. So I was, the heyday. I caught the back end
of the heyday.
I caught the back end, but it wasn't the back end because most people can't even call an end of any heyday.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I caught a time where they was popping, coming off Crossroads and all that, still doing
huge track.
Yeah, so
huge track.
I was in that, you know what I mean? I was part of that Mo Thugs, but they
at the height.
3. I was part of all that. So I'm blessed to even be a part of that because I could have easily just been at home in Long Beach without nobody, doing nothing or helping me. You know what I mean?
So is that what got you out of Long Beach?
I'm still in the city, but that's what got my mind out of the
streets.
You know what I mean? That's what got my mind out of the streets of Long Beach.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you got to figure like around 2000. I was still in the city heavy, but in 2000, I ain't gonna say around 2000, I got shot in 2000.
Okay.
I got shot 5 times in 2000.
Damn. Where exactly?
In front of my mama's house in Long Beach on the east side.
Whoa.
So I got shot then, but in between those times I was doing, I wasn't mad at them for shooting me, you know what I mean? Because I knew where I was and I knew what I was doing.
Right.
And I knew what I've done. So I was like, at one point,
karma.
It's gonna catch me, but why it have to be like this?
That, right.
You know what I mean? It had to be like this.
Right.
But I understood because when you from somewhere and you got enemies and you hanging out late night or whatever the case may be, you get caught slipping, you caught slipping.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing. It ain't no way around it. Oh man, you were slipping, and that's just what it is.
Right.
And if it is, you gotta accept that because when you catch somebody else slipping, you think you happy about catching them. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, over in Long Beach, there's been a couple of incidents where, innocent black people, there was an older man that got killed at a bus stop before. Innocent people that just got
your taxpayers, basically.
Yeah, just for no reason.
Right.
Walk to your car and get shot. And you're like, oh man, who did that? What? Really? Why did you do that? Because it don't hurt our neighborhood. It didn't hurt our set. You know what I mean? It didn't hurt us because them people wasn't from
anything. Right.
So it didn't really hurt us, but to a lot of people, it hurt me because you just killing innocent people.
You just made it hot, as a matter of fact.
Killing innocent people
right.
makes you mad. I'm never a fan of anybody killing, period, first off.
Fact.
I was young to get dumb shit.
Right.
But I was never a fan of killing anybody or doing anything or hurting anybody for no reason.
Right.
Now, if you happen to kill somebody, be defending yourself.
Right.
Don't initiate it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just defend yourself.
Right. Facts.
So if somebody coming with you with a gun and you got one, you're gonna defend yourself.
Right.
Now, if you just see somebody hanging out, whatever, if you got a real problem, fight them.
Right. Facts.
Do the shit you grew up with.
Right.
Fight. Use them hands.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Especially if he's not about that life.
Exactly.
It's almost like you don't really get points for that.
You get no. You go back to your homie. Oh, we just put in work. Oh, yeah, big homie. Oh, who was it? We don't know. Just they was over there.
Right.
What they do for us?
Right. You just made it hot. As a matter of fact, now the cops are really about to be on the block, and you about to mess up the money. Exactly. So you're fired.
You know what? DP.
Right.
Discipline.
Well, I'm glad that I believe in God, and I think He's good. I'm glad that you overcame that and survived that whole incident. Now, after that happened, what did that trigger a mental change in your mind in terms of direction of life that you wanted to go?
Yeah, definitely did. It changed my whole perspective. Yeah. I could have went. Most people get shot.
I could have went left with it.
I could have went way left field.
Yeah, right.
It would have just like, you know what?
It's over, right?
It's over. I'm just gonna go out here and kill everybody.
Right.
I said, you know what? But when you sit in that hospital, and I finally woke up after the 3 days I was in there, and I actually was conscious to understand what was really going on. You look up, I got tubes here, tubes on my neck, arm, IV everywhere. I mean, look like the operation game.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Look like that. Yeah. So my body fit, look, holes everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
I looked, sat there, man. I said, you know what? I just cried. I was stupid. But then you know what I mean? I cried for like 15 minutes. Started thinking, I said, man, you know what? Alright, I'm living. The doctor said I'm gonna make it. I'm good. So now, what's next? Rehab. Remember, I had to learn to walk again and all that. But yes, it changed me because now I was so positive and it humbled me so much to where it's like it's more in life than doing what I was doing.
Right.
Let me get up out of here, man. This, you know what I mean? And this was even being with both does.
Right.
But I was still, my mentality was
still
there.
My
mentality was
still there.
Still on some other shit. So I was like, change that. I said, you know what? I gotta do something different. Got a little lazy, and was like, yo, what we gonna do? He was like, you know what we gonna do. So after that, it was on there from there. I just went positive from there on out. Now, everybody go through obstacles.
Right.
You might run across some dumbass niggas.
Right.
But I'm the dude now. It's like, it's gonna take you a lot to make me mad.
Right.
I swear, we go out, people hate or whatever the case may be, but I tell you, you hating on me, you gotta hate yourself. I don't present a problem to nobody.
Or project that energy.
At all. I'm a guy, I'm gonna sit in the back, I'm gonna sit in the cover, sit at the bar, I'm gonna laugh with you. I don't want no problems with nobody. Because what's the use?
It ain't worth it.
That's the energy going somewhere where it shouldn't even be going. Now let's build on how to make some money.
Thank you.
How to do some help the community, something.
Facts, right.
But, or if we just have it at a party, let's just party.
Party, right.
Like, because it's brawls in here.
Yeah, right.
You mad at me for it.
Right.
Don't be mad at me. We chilling, man. We good at brawls, whatever. So just do what you do, man. But, that just took me to a whole other level of where
consciousness.
I'm at, you know what I mean? I got more knowledgeable about things that I wasn't knowledgeable about. You know what I mean? So I start reading books. So, the things I wasn't doing, I was smart anyway.
Right.
I graduated high school and all that.
Right.
Graduated 3.9 GPA, all that.
Damn.
Had letters to play basketball and football. I had a letter to Michigan. You know what I mean? And Cal State, Long Beach. You know what I mean? I was doing, that was my first thing to do was an athlete.
With sports, right.
Yeah, but, so now I gained more knowledge and I just learned how to be more observant of what's going on and how to analyze things better now. You know what I mean?
Right.
That incident right there changed my whole life, and I was like, I'm cool. I'm a positive dude. I'm humble. It don't matter. Step on my shoes. I don't care if they Jordan. I don't care if they cost $1,000.
Right.
I'm not gonna be, hey, bro.
Right.
I gotta understand this. I'm in the club. Somebody stole my shoes. It's $1,000.
Probably gonna happen. Right.
So how am I get mad if somebody's calling my someone now?
Right.
I might get mad if you stepped on my shoes and didn't say excuse me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Try to act like I was.
Try to act like you didn't do that, and you stepped because you looked at me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You looked at me. You knew what you did. You looked at me and then just.
Like, fuck it. What you about to do? Right.
Alright, you know what I mean? Like, excuse you, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then, most people, oh, my bad. You're like, it's all good, but, just acknowledge, to be respectful. We was raised to be, we was raised to be respectful. Everybody should, if they have proper parents at home, raised to respect everybody.
Right.
Not just the people in your household.
Right.
To respect everybody until you are disrespected.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
No, that's very true. Now, where was the first project that you dropped after all of this?
After all that, the first project I dropped.
What year?
2001.
Oh,
no. 2000. Yeah, 2001. 2002. Right. First project I did on my own.
So it was like a mixtape.
It was mixtape. Yeah.
Then how many tracks? What was the first single?
I had 21 on there. And the first single was, what was the first track off of there? It's called "Give Me My Money." I did with my boy Dre Infinite. He's from Long Beach too.
Okay.
So it was called "Give Me My Money." It was called mixtape was called East 21st to East 99. You know what I mean? And Lazy Bone, Whole City, whatever.
Right.
I had a lot of songs with him.
Right.
So that was the first one I did after that, and then it just picked up. You know what I mean? It was like. Bone always took me on tour, I always got to perform. If I wasn't performing my own set, I was performing in the middle of a set. You know what I mean? I caught the great part of it when it was
really booming.
It was popping. It's still on the road till today, you know what I mean? Niggas do over 100 shows a year.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably minimal.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So.
And that's the thing about it is a lot of people don't understand. You don't see these dudes, but they're still making dumb bread because there's a thing called the world. The world is bigger than the United States of America. So for independent artists that are out there that are listening, you gotta understand how to market yourself. Don't just think of marketing yourself to your neighborhood. You gotta market yourself to your world because yourself is authentic to the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's why a lot of people take from the culture in California because it's so authentic. And it's something we were talking about earlier. You were saying, we had a discussion and you were kind of pointing to the fact that a lot of people take the culture and now have made it their own that they've gotten from California, to the point where now even Californians are confused.
Oh, who started it?
Yeah. So they're thinking this is some down south or East Coast stuff, when it's really their own stuff that was taken and kind of flipped on them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now even when they do it, they're getting hated on for doing it. What are your thoughts on that?
I think like, you know what I mean? It's just the way, if you was like really raised on like, and understood what we did and the things we brought to the table, like, you know what I mean, as far as culture and what people follow,
right?
As far as the cars, the way we dress, you know what I mean, the way we were, you know, just even gang banging or just what we did out here, period. Like everybody, weed, you know what I mean, sold drugs, like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So now we had that. I know where it comes from, but now see, nobody teaching the other people like where it came from. So now we see somebody in the South come out, Chuck's on, Dickies, white tee,
facts.
You know, hip hop, you know, African Bambaataa and all them. Much love to all them, KRS-One and all them dudes, Grandmaster Flash, Sugar Hill Gang,
Eastside.
all them. They did. I love that, man. That, you know, that's where it came from.
Right.
But when it came over here, we was already doing what we was doing.
Right.
So Eazy-E was really the ambassador of that. You know what I mean? NWA. Easy NWA.
Yep.
They showed the world what we were doing over here.
Right.
And it was wonderful. Because everybody in some way, shape, form, or fashion wanted to be a gangster somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to have
it. Was cool.
They had little cliques and all that.
Right.
They was never, you know, structured the way we was structured.
Right.
It was like, they hard, they tripping, they blood, and this, that.
The loyalty and the family of it.
It's a family out here. We 100 deep out there.
The unity, I think, is what people really saw.
So they see the unity behind it, and then I hate to say it, but and then they got into the money of it. Right. That's a good thing, but I hate to say people start loving the violence of it. Right. But that's America. I mean? You know, people start loving the violence. It was like, they killing motherfuckers, they getting away with it, and killing motherfuckers was
now the cool.
Was the cool because it gave respect. Right, certified. That's the big homie. He got 8 bodies. Right. He got a body like you, the man in the hood. Right. Wasn't like that, man. If people understand where gangs come from, you'll be amazed. I mean, not amazed. It makes sense. No, man. Because, you know, if you're a Crip, man, like, you should know what Crip stand for. Right. You know what I mean? Where it just came from. It ain't just, Crip and it's blue. Crip stand for, it could be California Revolution in Progress or Community Revolution in Progress. They were just like the Black Panthers. You know, protect your neighborhood. Right. Keep all the money in your neighborhood. You know what they're taking it, and these police are dogging on us. And nobody protecting us, so what are we gonna do? Right. So we gotta protect ourselves and our communities and all these, and that's what it was. You know what I mean? So you gotta, and then, you know, the rest is history. Because you go to Ranger Washington. Do you think that they came in and kind of distorted the message? I think that could be something you could kind of point at, because the message of gangs is mainly focused on everything you explained, the violence. Right. You know what I mean? They don't go into the history of the gangs and how they were actually started. That's like you said, the Black Panthers lasting now would be considered a gang. Exactly. You get what I mean? Instead of the organization that was giving back to the families and feeding the kids and protecting the neighborhoods. I mean, is that something that you'd say is accurate? Yeah, that's definitely accurate. I mean, because like you said, the Black Panthers, the media or whoever was against them, they never explained how, like you said, giving back to family. They never had to protect the community, how we want to keep it in the community. Because why? that displayed togetherness and unity.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we was unified then.
Right.
Powerful. They couldn't
They
do
don't
nothing.
want
They
that.
couldn't do to it. They can't do it.
Right.
They can't come over here and do what they want to do.
And to see the rest of Black America even seeing that as well.
Right.
Because if you think about it, California is the only one who fought back.
Right.
Like the rest of Black America was just getting brutalized, and California is the only ones who rioted.
Right. They started the LA riots, the Watts riot. I mean, even the '92 with the Reginald Benny thing. I mean,
were you around? You were there?
In '92.
You were there?
Definitely '92. See, my mom was part of the Watts riot and all that.
Wow.
But in '92, yeah, right there.
And what was that experience?
That shit was crazy, man.
Madness.
It was crazy. It was hectic. It was madness. But you know, in '92, I was 15 or 92. So my mind stayed thinking of let's go. You know, let's not tear up our own shit. Go tear up the other shit.
Right.
See, we ain't had that mentality.
Y'all was mad.
No, we was just like, we tear up whatever.
Right. Everything gotta go.
Everything gotta go. We don't know we tear them on.
Shit. Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever. You know that was the case, but what brought the actual change to me is when they brought crack in the neighborhood. Dope, I should say. They brought dope in neighborhoods and people became crackheads and all that type of shit. Late 80s, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
The poison.
And they were like, how can we get them to split up? So they
divide and conquer.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, trust me. In my city, you know, it was like they used to just dump dope in the hood. They probably come dump. It was a trailer one time. It sat in one spot. Months. Just there. Nobody came and looked after it. Nothing. Ever. Never looked at it. So you know they drive by the time like, man, this trailer been here. Man, we should go up in here. Nobody ever went up in there. This was violent. Late 80s, early. Right. We should go up in there. We should go up in there. We should. Ain't nobody could be like, nah, police watching that.
Right.
Nah, ain't nobody go. We can. So bold motherfuckers went up in there. Nothing but dope in that tree.
Wow.
Took all the dope out.
Rest is history.
Rest is history. Nobody came up for that.
But for that, nobody came for nothing.
So there's the distribution, there's the crack in the neighborhood. Now they know once you start dealing with money, they know how they get out with themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
like,
shit, we get money, we hate us, we don't have they killed their sister for insurance claim.
Right, facts.
The brother helped the daddy. The son helped the daddy kill the mama so they can get
bread.
The bread. That's how they big it down. Like
Right.
So they know how money separates.
Right.
So whoever got the most money, they gonna end up. You know what I mean? Some people gonna start hating and they gonna beef over this because drugs. Now it's like we got drugs over here, we got drugs over here, drugs. You know what I mean? But certain neighborhoods, see the thing is, it's crazy because when it first started, like people in the neighborhoods made money together. And then, you got the one dude who had more power. It's always media.
Right.
The more power, the more respect.
Right.
So the more this, the more that. So you do. So it's like, you got dudes in the hood that was helping out everybody, dudes that was helping out everybody. Then you got other dudes that's coming up. They're like, you start thinking,
I gotta knock him off.
I need him.
Yeah.
I'm making all this paper. He's still acting like I'm a little homeboy. Let me grab my ticket niggas. Look, man, we're gonna knock him off, then we gonna be there. And we gonna take over. And that's how it was, man. And that's how
crabs in the barrel.
And that crabs in right. And that's how corporate America is. The same way.
Yep.
No matter how big or small scale you think it is,
yep. The same thing, man.
So, and it was just like that's where the message got distorted of of being like what gangs was and what the Black Panther
community
was. And it was a community.
We don't have those.
We don't. Nah, not at all.
We don't. We got projects.
Yeah, we definitely got projects.
We don't have neighborhoods. We have hoods.
Right.
And they've even glamorized it for us to the fact where we want that. Like we don't even think outside of that. We're like, I'm from the hood, or I'm from this project.
Right.
Instead of realizing we need to go and change that project.
Right.
So the next generation isn't saying I'm from a project.
Right.
They're saying I'm from this neighborhood.
I'm from this neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do.
Right.
You know, but we don't do that. But anyways, you know, we're not going to get too deep on them.
Right.
But at the same time, I did want to tap into all that stuff because a lot of history comes from California. You know what I mean? LBC, obviously, people know you guys for Snoop, you know, and you know, for a plethora of artists.
Right.
Now, for yourself, you know, where do you see what you're doing right now? You know, taking yourself, because it seems like right now what you're really doing is you're putting a full-on pursuit on this now.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Right.
Now, I'm really, you know, just enamored by the history. Where do you see yourself being able to narrate with your music some of, you know, these things? Is you know, is it present in your music right now? Is it, you know, give us a little breakdown on how all these things are going into your music now. You know what I mean? And you know, what's the content we can find in your music? You know, because anybody who's sitting here listening to this conversation, watching this interview, I'm sure they're as in tune as I am, because they're not from here. They don't. This is inside scoop.
Right.
The only way you're getting this is from another interview or from a movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now, how does all these things come into your music and, you know, put that out? Because they're gonna want to hear that now, so they can relive these moments.
So I mean, you know, I always do. I do music that I always tell the truth. You know what I mean? Where it's my life experience. It's not nobody else's life experience. I'm not gonna tell you about, you know, somebody else's, what they did in their life. I'm not gonna give you a story about, unless I might be talking about one of my homies and how we got at it.
Right.
He may have passed away.
Right.
But I put all of them experience into my music because I felt all that. I grew up with that. So it's like, I know about gang bang. Yes, I do. I know about corporate America. Yes, I do.
Right.
I know about racism. Yes, I do. I know about police brutality. Yes, I do. I've been a part of all that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I put all that in there and paint the picture so vivid, like you would think he was right there.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Because I remember stepping out the house or being at the club, having a shootout.
Yep.
It was funny. It got so crazy to where
it was normal.
It was normal. I was laughing. Like, I mean, I wasn't laughing like it's a joke.
Right.
I was like, yo, see what's good? Like, we're doing this shit again today. Like, that's how I was. It was like, this shit is crazy.
This is every day. This is life.
An everyday thing. When I was growing up, you know what I mean? It was like, it was just ill, because you never knew where it was coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's PTSD.
Every day on edge. You on edge every day.
That's a teenager with a high anxiety and PTSD.
Yeah, man. So it's like, that's how I feel about music. You know what I mean?
Give them that picture.
I'm giving you that picture.
Yep.
And I'm also giving you that, and I'm also telling you, I'm not, you know, I might talk about, you know, a couple of guns and shit, but I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm not talking to glorify it.
Right.
I'm just letting the
understanding. I'm giving you the understanding.
You fuck with me.
You know what time it is.
Don't cross the line. I'm with this.
Right.
Got a reputation. I got a reputation to know I'm a man.
Right.
Like, I'm a man. I stand up for me.
Right.
I'm not, you know what I mean? I stand up for me. I don't, you know, that's my reputation. I'm a stand up dude. You know what I mean? I'm not a killer. I'm not.
But you're not going to be preyed on.
But I'm not at all.
Yeah, they gotta happen.
You know what I mean? That's definitely. Nigga won't pray. I'm the last nigga should try to do that too. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, and I know a lot of dudes that's like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
From California to New York to France.
Facts.
Everybody got their own situation, but you're not going to pray on me. You know what I mean? That's what you're not going to do. But I'm not going to set out to hurt nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know in certain situations. Look, man, I'm out here grinding, but if you cross me, you can get this.
Yeah.
Just the same way I know if you out here grinding, I cross you,
I can get it. Yeah,
you know
right. Facts.
Yeah, I know this.
Facts.
So when you go into any situation or what time it is all the way around, you never lose.
Yeah, facts.
And that's when you have respect for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
And for life in general.
Exactly. Respect for life.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm here to tell you, living proof of you don't want to get shot.
Right.
That's what you don't
want to do. Right.
You don't want to get shot, stabbed, beat, nothing. You don't want none of that to happen to you. Because it alters you for life.
Life, right.
It don't matter how many times I've been shot. How many times, whatever I think, I'm never going to be 100%. Never. You know what I mean? Body-wise. You know what I mean? I've never been 100%. My body got shot by bullets already. Mm-hmm. So shit is not the way it used to be.
Right.
97.
Right.
Never going to be 100 the way I used to be when everything was doing what it's supposed to do. So, you know, that's just my view. That's what I'm giving you. I'm giving you the picture. And you might have, people might have heard other people tell it. You know, you might have, you know, everybody got their own stories from their neighborhood. Because I've been everywhere. Right. You know what I mean? I've been to Louisiana. I've been to, you know, Texas. I've been to New York. I've been to, you know what I mean? I've been in hoods, and they all get down differently. But you know what? At the end of the day, they all get down how we get. Right. How we do out here. They all get down how we get.
Right. They're different models of it.
Different models.
Even if they're different, named differently.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think the thing they're missing too is the fact that they missed the point though. Right. When because they're you know, it's just like stepping on the drug game, stepping on something. They're diluted. Yeah. Right. They're not the raw. So they don't even. It's not the same high. You know what I'm saying? It's a different. It's a different effect.
And that's why, you know. And then they didn't. You know what some do.
Facts. Because for sure. That's for
New York. I mean, with the New York cats, it came out here. It came to the shit that they claim out there. They came to Cali. It was like, I'm going to the hold on, man. We claim this, and we get ready to cross such and such. Let's go see where it's at.
Right.
So we know our history, and I respect that.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you claiming this when we go over here, come see where the history is.
Right.
Come see where it's at. You know what I mean?
Pay homage.
Pay homage and be like, okay, get your history and know what it is. Okay, so now you know everything about what it is. Right. Now you can go back and tell everybody else,
over there.
Oh, I was over there, this is what it was crazy, it was ill, whatever it was. But we now know what's happening. So now you implement the history that you know now to your little homies.
So they're not misinformed.
So they can know. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they have, you know, came over here. And vice versa. This California niggas that went
over
East
there.
Coast and everywhere else to figure out how they get out over there.
Here, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, okay, dog, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like not of we okay y'all to do it. It's obviously okay to do it a long time ago.
Right.
Start claiming that.
Right.
But we just want, you know, we said, okay, we see what's going on. So we didn't know what's going on over there.
Right.
We go over there, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's all experience, man. That's what I do know, and that will be in my music.
Right.
I take that off. Really, that's what be in my music.
Right.
From that to relationships to, you know, the racist shit to corporate America. You know what I mean? Everything. And I'm not telling people something I don't know, because I don't know everything. But I'm telling you what I do
know. Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're young or old or whatever you don't know, I'm just giving the knowledge I do know. Maybe you know, maybe you don't.
Don't know.
You know what I mean? But I'm just telling you that from my perspective.
Or maybe you need to be reminded.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
People forget. I'm reminding you that this is how it still is. Don't think
it's different now.
You over here, it's not different.
Because Barack in office, it's all good now. Right. They still ain't dropping the trailers off that nobody touching. Matter of fact, they texting niggas.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be on. Go get it. We're not coming.
We ain't coming. Go get it.
Yeah.
Go there, tell all homies it's all good.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you gonna get it distributed to everybody. You know, because it's all.
And we got you, bro.
We got you. Well,
I don't know about the rest of these niggas.
We gonna take the rest of these niggas to jail,
nigga, because we taxing them.
We
making that bread. But you gonna be the man.
But you gonna be the man.
Until we are done.
Until we are done
with you. But you won't know because you dead. Right. The game.
The game.
Damn. That's facts. Yo, that's facts. That's facts.
Like, oh man, I got 50 kids. I'm like, I don't want to even talk to
you. like bye. Your name is Frank Bob FBI nigga. That's what your name is.
I don't want to hear nothing about none of that. 50 keys, 1 key,
right?
3 houses. I don't want to hear about
none of that shit.
I don't give a fuck about
right.
You know, and I just look at my young brothers, man, and just be like, I'm gonna tell you this, please. Stop putting all this motherfucking dope and guns on your social media.
Thank you.
They watch you And people get caught up more like that than anything right now. They can track your phone, your computer IP address. Trust me, quit that shit, man. And then you might be doing it to get the next nigga caught up. Because he was over there. They be like, oh, he ain't supposed to be around. You probably cool. He ain't supposed to be around no guns. Let's go get it. Track that phone where it's at. You think it's cool because we having a good time. All y'all niggas drunk and high on lean and whatever else you doing, pills or whatever. You think it is now when they hit knock on your door, hey, it's such and such here. Oh shit, the police outside. Now everybody gone because of your dumb ass shit. You know what I mean? Quit.
Snapchat,
shit,
Instagram, Facebook, social media.
Man. Social media, don't let these people bait you into what they want you to really be. You know what I mean? As we all see, all ignorant shit get the most likes. You know, if I jump on right now, strip butt naked, act like I'm on Sherm, run around this motherfucker.
It's lit. I got a million views.
40 billion
views, bro.
But if I'm sitting there talking about
this real stuff,
man, everybody stand up for yourself, be right, you know what I mean? Help your community. Nobody don't want to hear that. That's too much like right. And if you do want to hear it, most media ain't gonna put it out there because they don't want you to understand how to stick together.
Right.
Only way for them to win is up for us to be separated. Trust me. If we separate it, it's easy.
It's easy.
It's very easy.
We'll fight ourselves for them.
Exactly. We'll fight. Exactly. We'll fight ourselves for them to where after that, they gonna do nothing but put you'll be another slave again. Because when it ain't enough of us, what you think is gonna happen? You're gonna be enslaved to these dudes again. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna be all over again. All over again. So quit, man, quit. I'm just telling you, man, quit being dumb and start picking up a book or just look at your surroundings. Just look at what's going on and go outside and analyze what's happening. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you not to have fun. I'm not saying don't drink. But do it in moderation and be coherent.
And conscious.
Doing things. And conscious about what's going on. Drinking and driving. I had a DUI. I know about all that.
That's
you know, it fuck your whole life up. But it only take one drink.
Facts. Now,
you know, you can't drive no more.
That's
then
true.
They suspend your license, suspend your passport. You can't do nothing.
It's a chain reaction.
It's a chain reaction, and then they give you some outlandish shit to pay, but they know you in the hood ain't no job.
Right, facts.
I'm gonna pay $15,000 and live at the same time for a DUI.
Right.
But the back end of that, they're selling on every corner.
Facts. I mean, I think that when West Coast is dominating the hip hop world, we have a much more conscious black community. Okay, right. Kendrick Lamar right now is doing numbers, right?
Yeah, right.
And it's so weird, not weird, but it's so telling to me. Like I'm talking to you, and I can tell, what he speaks on are these experiences that you guys experience as well. Right. You know what I mean? But it's like, what other artists that aren't from California, like a Kendrick, like a Absol, Nipsey, you know what I mean, right. Like yourself, that are out here. What other artists that aren't from here, what are they saying? We know what the South is saying. They're not saying much. You know what I'm saying? Or where they're saying it, the popular guys aren't
there
really.
We go. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The dudes that we do know ain't telling us nothing.
You know what I mean? The East Coast guys, they've kind of lost their whole feng shui because they trying to sound like them dudes down south. You know what I mean? I feel like the West, especially with what Kendrick has done now, shift the attention back.
Right.
Where now we're respecting the lyrics and we want to get back to knowing what's going on and getting ourselves out of this oppressive mentality. You know what I mean? Right. Now, for yourself, give us the date on exactly, when you plan on dropping the full project and all that, so people can know where to go and buy and listen. Because I'm sure, watching this and hearing the conversation, they want to hear and they want to hear knowledge. You know what I mean? That's the wave we're in right now. And even the young people. You know what I mean? We want this stuff. You know what I mean? We're tired. Yeah, sure, that's cool and all. As a matter of fact, the generation after me, oh my God, they need this. And they the reason that these motherfuckers is doing it right now. You know what I mean? It's getting dumb bread. Because it's not about anything else but monetizing it. If you can't monetize it, how are you guys going to keep doing it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now they're putting all the money in the BS.
Right. So, I mean,
So what's the dates that you're going to be dropping?
The dates, I'm waiting on a release date now.
Okay.
Like I said, I just finished it.
Okay.
The new album is called Catharsis.
Okay.
I mean,
where the title came from?
I wouldn't tell y'all what it is, but I want y'all to research it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What's the word? What's the
Catharsis?
Catharsis. Okay.
So I want y'all to research that and see what catharsis means. I don't want to tell you, but I want to give you something to think about. Just know it means something.
And how many tracks are on the whole album?
14.
14.
Yeah, I got 14 tracks on there. So I'm looking at probably, I'm trying to September, somewhere around there. You know what I mean?
To drop in fall.
Yeah.
And how many more visuals can we expect?
At least 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
I'm trying to do, I want to do, matter of fact, not I'm trying, I'm gonna do visual for each song.
Right.
Each song has a story. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whether I'm talking about MCs, I'm talking about knowledge, I'm talking about relationships.
Right.
I'm talking about what else? I'm talking about just real shit I see every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about like just partying.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm hitting every angle.
Right.
Of what I think albums should do.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think it should be. I don't want to hear a record. If I talked about I'm the MC in the world, the best motherfucker in the world, every song.
I don't want to hear that every song.
I'm gonna let you know I am. I'm gonna let you know how I feel about this because I think everything should be a body of work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Put together, right? It's an album to me is like a puzzle. You know what I mean? You put the pieces and come together and make a beautiful picture.
Right.
But all the pieces ain't the same structure. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this song is gonna be different than this song, but this song will be different than this song, but it's gonna come together. This whole big ass beautiful picture of now you see why I'm talking about catharsis.
Yes, right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm saying everything I wanna say.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not because this dude's saying it, I'm saying everything I wanna say.
Right.
I'm getting it out. I'm getting everything I want out.
What features are you excited for people to hear?
You know what? Well, I'm pretty sure y'all heard the lyrical murder already with the horseshoe. But I got Busy on there, Busy Bone. I got Lazy Bone on there.
Okay.
King Crooked on there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm excited for y'all to hear that because we making some real
strides.
Because me and Busy song we got, it's called Ain't No Love. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it ain't saying we ain't got no love for nobody, but it's just saying it ain't no love out here, period.
Right.
Nobody ain't got no love for nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I got love for me and mine. I got love for whoever got love for us, but if you don't fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you ain't got no love for me, shit, I
right.
You know what I mean? I don't want nothing bad to happen to you, but I don't care,
Right.
You do me, whatever.
Right.
But me and Busy got Ain't No Love. Me and Crooked got a song called Recognize. You know what I mean? Just talking about niggas hating and putting our city back together. You know what I mean?
Right.
No matter of fact, I don't like to use the word hate.
Right.
I don't hate. Because people say hate when you tell them that you have an opinion.
Right.
If I don't like something, I don't like this. Well, you're a hater. I'm not a hater, I just don't like it.
Don't like it, right.
You know what I mean? I'm not a hater. So I want to say hate.
Right.
So I'm gonna say, it's talking about our opinion, of how we feel, and putting our city back together like we here. You know what I mean? And the one with Lazy, you know what I mean? Me and Bro got one. It's called Respect the Game. It's talking about, respect. No, actually, it's me, Lazy, and Rock. And Rocky Rock, we got a song called Respect the Game. Towards respect lyrics, respect the business, respect the people. You know what I mean? Just all in one. Respect where you came from. Just respect the game, the whole situation.
Right.
So you know what I mean? So them right there, man. First of all,
okay, and we're gonna see videos for those.
Yeah, definitely. And I got a song called "Make My Way" with it's a girl named Alyssa Brown, and she sings dope singer, and it's called "Make My Way," and it's talking about just everyday life and what I went through as a kid,
right?
And then where I've been, you know what I mean? Where I'm at to I'm still
where you going?
going, you know, it's still where I'm going, and then it's still letting you know that I'm still down here with y'all. It don't matter if y'all think I made it.
Right.
I'm still here because regardless, there's levels to everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I got a line, you know, I was like, you know, but you know, it's like I said something like, it don't mean I can't wear the same pair of pants for a week because I'm still down here getting stepped on by the elite. You know what I mean? So I'm still here grinding, regardless of if you know, bottom of the barrel, you know what I mean? Living on the barrel, making it, and you wearing the same clothes. Shit, me too. It just look a little different.
Right.
Just look a little different. We're the same clothes.
Right.
The same shorts.
Right.
You know me, anybody know me on a daily basis. I don't even get dressed.
Right.
But why? Like, if I ain't going to get dressed.
Right.
I wear the same side. Grinding this all day.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean? And there's no reason for me to get dressed. Like, I'm going to grind. If I'm grinding, man, what this don't make me.
Right.
What make me is my heart.
Right.
And what I'm going to do.
Right.
See, a lot of people made on clothes and all that. Oh, I gotta wear this brand. I'm not telling you not to look nice.
No,
but I know some things that are I know some people that go to Walmart and look wonderful.
Right.
You know what I mean? Be like, damn, you think a nigga had on designer? Oh, that's the new Versace out.
Right.
Oh, with the Walmart.
Nigga, shit, nigga. Still fresher than you.
Still fresher than you.
Still baggy short.
We got $14,000 outfit. Look like the same shit I got on, but my shit's fresher than yours.
And you still got no game.
And you still can't do what I do.
Still
you know
can't pull nothing. You still ain't get nothing.
Can't pull nothing. You ain't get nothing. Bitches still ain't fucking with you. You know, they are fucking
They
with
just
you.
taking your money.
They taking your money.
You mad.
Now you mad because they taking your money. You claim somebody you don't even know. I mean, you know, man, that shit is
They
crazy.
should bringing me the money to go to Walmart.
Go to Walmart.
And get my pressure on, bro.
Make it happen.
So good luck. No, I totally get it.
It's all about your heart, and that's what that song is about. Like,
Right.
Make My Way, it's all about your heart. When you back, man,
Right.
it's just, you got the heart, you can do what you want to do.
That's facts.
But I still understand what's going on at the same time.
Facts.
You know, it's always somebody to let you know how far you still need to go.
Facts.
No matter how much
You think you've done.
you think you've done, somebody's gonna come in there and let you know that
You ain't done nothing.
you ain't did shit. You still got a
Long way to go.
And that's for all of us.
Facts.
It ain't just black people, man. Y'all get this shit together.
Facts.
It ain't just black people.
Facts.
White people, if you ain't got it, we talking to you.
Right.
Mexicans, if you ain't got it, we talking to you.
Right.
Shit. Muslim, whoever you are, it ain't just the black people. They just put it, we just the most glorified.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Glorified or villainized?
Villainized, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
No, they do both though.
They go,
At the same time.
But we villainize.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just targeted us, you know, because we dominant. Look,
Right.
been since day one.
Facts.
They've always been scared of us because we always dominant. You know, we don't have that goofy ass look or it.
Right.
Now, you see a nigga walking down the street, you know, you see a nigga walking down the street with a t-shirt on, low over the sides. Oh,
You know what
shit.
time it is, right?
Oh shit. You know what I mean? Don't be a brown skinned motherfucker walking down the street with a t-shirt on and hat. Oh, they petrified.
Right.
You know what I mean? Light skinned nigga like myself, they gotta feel a little more comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm still black.
Right.
But
You're right.
he might not be as evil
Right.
as him.
Right.
The black guy, the real dark skinned
guy, that guy's gotta be
he's
the bad guy.
I'm like, look, man, the dark skinned dude is cool, nigga. I'm the nigga that's gonna go up in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
You blew it.
Yeah, you blew it. And then, you know, and it's just like, we've always been dominant, and that's why they always were scared of. They've been scared of us forever. You know what I mean? So we gotta keep that dominance, and we always had dominant minds.
Right. Facts.
We'll do what we want to do.
Right.
So man, we came from the worst shit. You know, I'm not saying that white people have it, because if you go to these trailers, oh my god,
Yeah,
I done seen some horrible shit
Right.
with white people.
Oh yeah.
Like, you motherfuckers live like, and y'all call us ghetto.
Right. Like,
This
what is
shit
that?
right here.
Is that a chicken in your?
The fuck is this? Animal shit riding around, house fucked up. Motherfucking 18 people living in the motherfucker. The trailer's about to fall. I mean, they man. I'm like,
Tripping.
but y'all call us ghetto. Talking loud, don't know proper English, but we're ghetto.
Right. Media.
The media is like, how do we got?
I mean, the power of the lens.
And that's why I say, read, go learn, man,
right.
and go. You know, and I'm blessed to even get out of Long Beach. You know what I mean? To go see different states in the world, so I can do nothing but bring that experience back. I know people ain't never been out of the city before.
Right. Damn.
Niggas say, why?
Where am I going?
Where? I don't. LA for what? I got clubs downtown Long Beach, Walmart downtown Long Beach, liquor store on every fucking
corner, nigga. I don't even think they want me to leave here.
Food spots, then we go there too.
Right.
Food spot anywhere. What the fuck I need to go there for? It's right here. Market, whatever I need, the shit I need, they gonna stay building that shit right here so we don't spread out. You know what I mean? So they do this shit to keep niggas in these communities, to keep you in. They don't want you to come out. They don't want you to experience other shit. Because you might get an idea that you can do it too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We can't let these motherfuckers know that they can do it.
Right.
Sorry shit. We can't let them know that they can live next door to us. Well, we let them
Legally?
Legally.
Right. Facts. Now, quick question. Police brutality. What are your thoughts on that right now in America, seeing the rise of it? I mean, we got a kid who was just shot, 15-year-old, you know, I believe from Texas, coming from a party. The officer tried to lie, say they were aggressively, blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel.
Right. So my mind is, why you're showing me this? That's how I feel. But, you know, I don't know how anybody else feels. That's just how my mind is.
Facts. Why do I have to keep seeing this?
Why do I have to keep seeing this every time?
It's making people insensitive to it.
Right. So, if I see it enough, like you said, I won't give a
fuck. Like that dude the other day who's San Diego, right? Shot up all those black people at that pool party.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck. He just came, he broke up with his girl. He said, you know what? I'm killing some niggas today.
Right.
And came and sat at the pool, pulled out his strap, called his girl, was like, I'm shooting niggas right now. And he was just shooting. Right. And the crazy thing to me is one of the reasons why I think it's going to get a lot of attention is because Nick Cannon, the girl who died, grew up with her. The only person who died. So now y'all got a celebrity attached to it. So that's why now you're going to have this awareness really arise. But then, like you said, it's the desensitizing of people that it's okay to just shoot black people again.
Because it's so, exactly. Because everybody becoming insensitive to it. It's like, oh shit, shoot niggas, let's shoot niggas. Let's go shoot the niggas.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, let's go. He did, he got away with it. Fuck, we might as well, that dude did it, let's go do it. You know what I mean? It's like, and nobody, it was at a height at one point. Now, as today, right now, people just kind of not even talking about it. You know, everybody, you know, for Black Lives Matter, much love to them. They still doing their thing, but it's not out there the way it was. Nobody's preaching about it no more. You know, at first it was popping.
It was popping. We going to the rallies, the marches, we selling merchandise.
So
all them Black Lives Matters merchandise.
So, and that's where the mentality was. Black Lives Matter t-shirt to make some money. And I'm missing the whole fucking point, man.
Right. I mean, well, the owners
if you make money on it, put it back in the community.
It was actually bought. Black Lives Matter was actually bought by a very wealthy Caucasian. But then again, it was owned by young Caucasians. So, Black Lives Matter, folks. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I definitely feel you on that. I mean, the police brutality definitely is something that we're going to have to address. And I'm sure we're going to hear some of that in your music. Last thing I would ask is, give one piece of advice to independent artists that right now, no matter where they are, feels like they need to tell their shit. You know what I mean? Their story. Their community. They need to express that. How can they get there?
Stay independent. Stay independent.
You hear that?
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Stay independent.
Facts.
Coming from somebody that been on labels, when you go in there, you think you dropping the record, they tell you, oh, you gotta scratch them 9 songs, and we only keeping one of yours, and we gonna put you with writers and all that, and we gonna put you with producers. We want this to be like this.
Right.
And they be controlling your project. You don't want that. Stay independent because the lane is open for us right now. It might take, it's gonna take a little money to do what you're gonna do, and it's like you're gonna have to make it happen the way it's gonna have to happen. But if you're a grinder, like you said, these records, you shouldn't have a problem with that. You know what I mean? If you never sleep, I'm a grinder 25/8. So you shouldn't have a problem with making sure you stay independent. You know what I mean? So just stay independent, man. Because I'm telling you, once you go over there, they're gonna think you're gonna get 50,000, 2 million, whatever. But see, you're not understanding what this $2 million is. You're gonna get a deal for 2 million right now. See, this is where I'm gonna break it down real quick.
Break down.
2 million, right? Let's do this. Say this might give you a check for $2 million. You never paid taxes, 20 years old, whatever it is. Never paid taxes, never did that. Immediately, you get a check for $2 million, go try to cash it. 10 days, wait 10 days, and then when the 10 days, when they come back, you're gonna get $1 million. Well, I only get $1 million. IRS took half. You ain't never paid taxes. We gotta have that. Gotta have that. We
Head ass. What you thought this was?
Mind you, they need that. They need that. So you got $1 million, right? So this is $1 million today. So now we got this $1 million left. You still got to do a whole record. Or I don't know how much you signed for. You might have signed for 3 records.
Right.
But this $2 million got to cover all 3 of those records. So you got $1 million left. So you thinking 21. I got to go buy me something fly to drive. Lambo, okay. Depending on which one you get, 150 to 100,000, whatever. Reduced to 8.
Right.
Gotta buy a house. Your mama, you deliver to mama,
all
take care of your mama.
Right.
You'll buy a house. Now you want some fly.
Right.
600,000. So you left with $200,000. Right? And because you had to have a manager and all that. And maybe not independent because you got it to somebody gave $2 million. So now you left with $200,000. You still got to do 3 records. $200,000. You got a house and car that's paid for. But with the house you don't understand, you still have property taxes. You got to pay that. That works.
Right.
So you got $200,000. You gotta fund your project first off. Second off, we know you're gonna go buy one of these. You're gonna buy a chain. Spend 40,000. You probably gonna spend.
This is like the mind of an executive when they gave you that $2 million. This is exactly what they're saying. Go ahead.
You about to go spend out of 200. You're gonna spend 60,000 in jewelry. Got a couple homies, right?
Right.
They want something too.
Right.
You get them a chain. You get your 3 partners. Cause back when you got 21, you got homies.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You got niggas that's with you.
Everybody with you.
We all get Rolex. Okay. Now, you alright, after 200,000, they spend another 100,000. You got you and everybody in the jury. Then you got 100,000 left. Now it's time to record. No, you go to the club. You gotta pop bottles.
Right.
Wait a minute, I'm tripping. You gotta pop bottles.
Right.
You gotta go show everybody you signed.
Yeah, you're right. Then you pop it.
You pop it. Then you gotta go to the strip club. So you just spend another 40,000. I'm gonna give you a low budget. No budget job.
Right.
You spend another 40,000, so you got 60,000 left. So now that you got 60,000 left, now it's time to make this work. 3 of them.
Yeah.
Albums. Gotta pay for production.
Yep.
Studio time.
Features.
Features. What, nigga? By the time you get halfway through the project, and they ain't got no more money. Now you go back to the label. I need another $1 million. If they really got faith in you somewhat somehow, they might give it to you.
Right.
Say they do give you another $1 million. You're in the whole $2 million.
Yep.
You in the hole. So they give you another $1 million. Now, go back to the bank, cash the check. IRS hit you again.
They go 500,000, brother.
500,000. Now you reduce the 500. And the first, the $1.5 million you gave away, ain't nothing you can do about that.
Right.
Bottom line, that IRS Uncle Sam's really gonna do.
Right.
So now 500.
Taxation.
Now, let's do this record. Finish the record, whatever, and just say the label ain't overseeing it like that. They let me do you. Go turn this record in. Who was that producer? Oh, that's the homie from the. Oh, no,
Get him up out of there.
Hood. No, we're gonna produce. Okay, man, like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to put him. Who was that rapping? That's my. Oh no, we cool on that. He ain't nobody. We're gonna get so we need this on this record, and all this shit costs you. So now, out of this other million, you have 500. Now you're probably down to. After you finish this record, you're probably down back to 40, 50, because now you're still paying by you. Now, everyday life matters too.
Right.
You might have a kid, grow up, 5 child support. So you're probably down to 50,000, 40, 30, whatever, and everyday life is kicking in now. You might have you might have called it. Ain't no telling what.
Right.
So now, how you gonna pay for marketing?
Damn. And without marketing, you're done, son.
There's nothing you can do without marketing.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck how good you can rap.
Thank you. Thank you.
Put on the table, how many guns you pop. If you don't have the right marketing budget, bro,
you're done.
It's a done deal.
Thank you.
You don't sell no records. You don't get an option for the second. They take the second and third record off the table because you didn't push no numbers. Because you didn't have the marketing. Guess what? You in the hole $3 million to a company that gives a fuck about you.
Right.
They get their money back. They didn't give a fuck. They gave it to you because they had to give it.
Anyways.
So they get their back. They sit back regardless. So now,
whether it takes 10 to 20 years selling your shit, they gonna get it back.
Now they gonna own you, own the rights, whatever the case may be. If you never pop that shit, it's bad. Now you owe these people $3 million. Now you don't want to rap no more because it's too hard to rap. You can't get on nowhere. They worse than the IRS. You talk about a nigga putting a lien on your shit. You gonna work at McDonald's, get a check for $173. They take it $160. And they attach to everything you do.
Right.
They put a lien on they have it on your name.
Right.
Anything that come up in Social Security, you gotta be down there.
Anything legal. Now. Yeah, anything legal, they getting something.
Anything legal, they get, and they get 95% of it. You owe these people $3 million. You know what I mean? Hope you're not married because they're gonna put that on your wife too.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Because once you're married, y'all together, it's a union. Oh, you ain't got it, you don't get her IRS, you say that.
Right.
You ain't got it. Oh, shit. You gonna get her shit. Be smart, man.
Right.
Don't let these people think that's what it is.